All right, family, we're back. We're back. So, as promised, special classroom confessions. So, I'm gonna give y'all just a little background of what's going on. My high school, because well, okay, let me back up. Let me back up. Here in Birmingham, and now around the county, um, when I say the county, Jefferson County, which Birmingham, Alabama is the biggest city in the county. Um, we have what they call alumni weeks now. Now, every high school celebrate their alumni week. That's when all the high school alums come back home and celebrate for the week. All right. Right quick so I can get into the video. I'm not video, I mean the audio, I'm sorry. Back in 2010, I started the Huffman Alumni Picnic. It grew into the association because all I was trying to do was have a picnic, but the picnic went so well in 2010, they wanted to run it back. I ran it back and it exceed double than what it did the year before. Am I right, Bash? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right, brother.
Okay. All right. So, long story short, as was this 18 years that went by now. And so, the alumni quote unquote association that I started, which I didn't get a chance to, make it legal, but fuck all that. The younger classes have started the Alumni Association Incorporated. They did all the legal stuff and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But so the old Alumni Association and the new Alumni Association has been butting heads. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost, who got the biggest ego? I can't say what I want to say because both women are running, alumni groups. But anyway, so, I was on the Zoom call. On last Thursday, yeah, cause I ended Raw Talk early just to be a part of that Zoom call. So and lo and behold, I was the last one to speak. So here's a soundbite of what I said at that Zoom alumni meeting, however y'all want to say it. Hell, quit laughing. If y'all see the name on there, yeah, that's me. Good evening, everybody. If y'all see the name on there, yeah, that's me.
Okay, hey, Coach Ren.
How you doing? Jarvis, first of all, before I get started, it's good seeing you, man. I see you doing good. I'm just used to seeing that high top page, so I can tell you getting old. First of all, I want to start off by saying, thank y'all for clarifying, how this group got started, because I was only hearing, one side. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on Facebook, so everything that happens, it get bought to me. You see what I'm saying? And I just want to add that in 2010, when I started this picnic, I only started the picnic at Patton Park because from 2007 to 2009, we were losing a lot of classmates. And I remember at T West funeral, Craig Bell and Ronna Berg was like, "Hey, I'm tired of meeting y'all like this." So I created a picnic to say, "Hey, tell me you love me with a hamburger and a Faygo in your hand, and not at a funeral." Because I'm vulnerable. So yes, that's what I want to hear. So, when I created this 18 years ago, I didn't know that vision was going to blow up like this. I ain't gonna get into everything that went down, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that listening to y'all tonight, I understand. I'm just gonna be honest. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole legal side of that because somebody said something that made so much sense. You're right. If they decide to audit Huffman Alumni Association, you ain't got the paperwork, somebody finna get sued. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad somebody texted me this
group. Now, I mean, I'm saying group me because I use group me a lot. I'm glad somebody text me this Zoom link, and I made it my business because I do a show on every Thursday night live. I ended my show early just to hear what was going on, and now that I got understanding, I'm glad I heard. I'm glad I heard what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I heard how y'all took the initiative to move this thing forward. And to be honest with y'all, all I can say is, hey, thank you, Jesus. I birthed something that now everybody can be a part of, because I just don't want to lose the fact that at the end of the day, we still get to see our friends and our classmates at least once a year. Because if y'all can remember, last year, after the picnic, a week later, a classmate from the class of 96 passed away exactly a week from the picnic or alumni week last week. So please, I know, everybody about business, about money, but please kind of keep it to where, hey, I want to say I love my classmate with a hamburger and a Fago. And it's coming from a place of love and not just grudgingly, if that makes sense.
It does. And that's one thing I wanted to ensure, that we restructured something that would stand through the test of times and transcend through generations. So with the bylaws in place, the officers rotate. Like, we have order and we have structure, and it's a process to everything. So I encourage everyone, when you all get a chance, to read over those bylaws on the website so you will be aware of how we are operating this nonprofit. Because it's in black and white, it's registered, and that is what the law is. That's what we have to abide by.
So what y'all think? What's your thoughts? What's y'all thoughts?
I gave my opinion. I gave my opinion overall the whole. I gave my opinion overall on the whole situation again. Like I said in their group chat, and I've said before, we the only school that I know go through this nonsense. We the only ones that go with that bump heads for 1 week. Can't nobody get along for 1 week, bro. We shouldn't even be doing this. We shouldn't even be doing this for 1 week. Y'all can put y'all different side for 1 week. You put a different side for 1 week. Even when you made your point, it's still even when you made your point, it's still back to money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, yeah, we need you, bro, but it's just we don't want to have these conflicts, man. And I made my statement known already. Like, we the only ones that deal with this nonsense. Like, it's still resort. Even when you got people talking, it's back about money and rotation, bylaws, this, that, the other. So it's just like it's like, hey, man, like, we the only ones that go through this nonsense publicly. That I know of. That's just my opinion overall on the whole situation, man. You made a good point. It's supposed to be about memories. You made the point. Yeah, it's supposed to be about memories, man. But it's like, why are we going through this? It just don't. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's just my opinion, man.
Figment Dime, what you got to say?
Well, I try to keep my mouth closed on other folks' house business. I'm just saying. And I do think that a valid point was made about the whole purpose of it. And I also understand the legality and finance part of it, simply because there's a lot of people that are misusing funds for things than what it's supposed to be. And unfortunately, it takes a lot of money nowadays to do something that is super simple. And you got people that don't want to pay but want to participate and do some things. And you got people that want to put their mouth on stuff that have no clue as to what it takes to get there or to maintain it. And if certain things are not forthcoming, it makes it hard to even understand, which is why I understand, the whole setting of bylaws and stuff like that. It goes place so you got a foundation to hold to. But yeah, I feel like in that snippet, I feel like you were dismissed in what point you were trying to make overall, but it makes no sense as to if we're supposed to be here for a common goal, why we can't make this happen, why we can't get this done. Why does it have to be about the head and the tail? If that makes sense.
Right. And again, I know I kind of went around trying to get to the point, but my point was just basically, hey, y'all are forgetting what this is about. And I know it costs money to run shit. Trust me. Them first 2 years I did the picnic, y'all don't understand. I was coming out of my pocket for a lot of shit to make shit happen. And I didn't complain because I was looking at the end result. You know what I'm saying? So, hold up. Bash, can I, like a classmate told me once before, can I speak freely? Bash, can I speak freely?
As long as you're ready to drop them dollars in the jar, because I know you finna say something slick out your mouth.
No, not like that. You gonna understand what I'm saying when I say this. Now, again, I just started the picnic in 2010. Cause again, all I want to do is to see my folks. Hey, how you doing? Man, I miss you. I love you, man. How your family doing? You see what I'm saying? I remember the first picnic, my partner that lived in Mississippi, Tamika Blunt, Brother Bash, he shut his restaurant down because they got a restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi. Let me go and plug that for him, man. Hey, if y'all in Jackson, Mississippi, man, stop by the Country Fisherman, man. The Country Fisherman in Brandon, Mississippi. Y'all stop by and tell my boy Nate Blunt I sent you there. Anyway, he shut his restaurant down to come to that picnic, right? So, in my mind, I was just happy to see my folks. You know what I'm saying? And everybody like, hey, let's run this back. Now, when I'm getting at, Bash, again, back me up on this. People was complaining about certain stuff. Am I right?
Yeah, man, not black folks.
So, Madame, this is what they were complaining about. Rule number 1, they was complaining about the picnic. The first 2 years was at Patton Park.
Okay.
Now, I'm thinking logistically. It's right off the freeway. It ain't hard to find. You know what I'm saying? One way in, you know, it ain't one way in, one way out. You see what I'm saying? You can get off the freeway, get back on the freeway. You ain't got to go through, that's what I'm thinking. All right. I had to
go. You ain't got to go all the way around the world. It's right there. I got you.
Yeah. So then I had to go down to City Hall to get a noise ordinance because, I had my DJ equipment out there and I knew, my shit was going to be loud. So then I had to go to Birmingham Park and Rec to reserve the park. Now, that noise audience, I paid for that both years out of my own pocket. I put my name on the line for that. It did say Huffman alumni. I had to sign my name to that. You know what I'm saying? It was so much stuff that I paid for behind the scenes. I think that second year bash, I don't know if you remember, we had a couple of bounce houses out there. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
I paid for that out of my pocket. My homeboy had bounce houses at the time. I paid him out my pocket to have that going. And then third and lastly, one of my wife's friends was the vice president. She got the account in her name. It was Huffman alumni, but it was at her bank. And she told me, she said, Renzo, let me handle the finances because I don't want none of that pushback to come back to you. So in other words, I had to go through her if I wanted to spend some money. You see what I'm saying? And
where did the money initially come from?
People making donations.
The actual. Okay.
Like
It was just straight up donations. It wasn't nothing set per class member or anything of that nature. Just
I think we said $15 a year. You know, at that point, class alumni dues was $15 a year. Each class had to pay. Was it $50, Bash? $50?
It was 50.
It was 50.
Think about $50.
Yeah. So I wasn't trying
but
to.
that was just for the picnic, though.
Yeah, that was it. See,
that was just for the
picnic. So when I left, that's when they did the alumni week. They started doing the alumni week because it was getting out that I was stealing money and I was doing dirty shit behind the scenes. So, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, and I'm being vulnerable saying this, it was, Martinez. That was the name of that club. No, that wasn't Martinez. No, Continentals in Homewood. Yeah, that was Martinez. So Martinez was doing, high school alumni, parties at the club. So it was Huffman's turn.
Who?
That was Martinez? No, whatever club that was whatever club that was on the south side, next door to High Note. You know what I'm saying? Whatever club. So anyway, long story short, they tried to do a Huffman alumni party, and the Huffman folks were just going crazy. They reached out to me and said, well, hey, to smooth things over, why don't you be the DJ? I ain't gonna lie, I was the big head. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And now I think about it and I'm like, shit, I should have said something. Cause they said, man, y'all can have the money at the door. We can donate to y'all scholarship fund. I didn't say nothing. They came down there and saw me. Yeah. They came down there and saw me DJing. Everybody taking pictures, making it seem like I was working behind the scenes. I'm playing both sides. And I wasn't. So then it became a smear campaign.
And what did I tell you to do? I said, you might want to tell them.
You told me. Man, it was a couple more people said you might want to say something. I was like, man, fuck them. I'm going to just DJ. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying it as in like, I want to make the money. I'm saying that, man, as long as I'm there, everything going to be good. That's how I was thinking. Long as I'm there, everything going to be good, which it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it became a smear campaign. So I finally said, man, fuck y'all. Y'all can have this shit. And I walked away from it.
Yeah, now what they did was they came and took some pictures of you DJing and put them on social media instead of talking to the side.
Yeah, that part too.
You know what I'm saying? They should just put you to the, I mean, on their end, I get where they were coming from, but they should pull you to the side and say, hey, bro, let's just talk. You know what I'm saying? Why you know, we caught wind of this. Instead of you on social media, just pull you to the side. It still was, hey, you still, everybody needs to still be professional and say, hey man, let's talk to you for a minute. Why you doing this shit? Okay, well, it was going on, man. The money that we're going to make tonight, it goes back. Okay, that could have been done, but you don't take a picture of somebody and put it on social media and then embarrass them. That shit was uncalled for. Regardless of what you felt, we all supposed to be professionals. It still should have been like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, bro, you did it wrong. It should have put you on this. It should have went. That's what I'm saying. We the only people that does this. We the only school that does this. Again, it should have been done publicly.
Now, Bash.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, I'm finna share with you for the first time in 18 years what a Huffman alum told me. And when I say this, you gonna understand where it came from. They asked me what happened. They was like, why was it a problem that I was the DJ and that's what you do? I said, yeah. They said, I didn't see it as a problem. And I said, I didn't either. I said, I still should have said something. Then they came back and said, this is why we don't participate. Think about who I'm saying. Think about who said that. Think about who.
But again, it go back to what I said. We the only ones that does this nonsense. It's like, and I get why they don't participate. Then I don't blame them because there's a lot of us that don't want to participate either.
Mm-hmm.
Because of this, and that's what's going on this year. Because it's just so much. It's just like, hey man, like what we doing, bro? It makes no sense, man, to be doing this. We the only school that does this nonsense. And it's been like I told them in the chat. It's been going on for about. It's been going on 15 years, man.
Yep.
But 16 years.
Yeah.
It's for real.
Yeah, 16. Yeah. 16. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to do this nonsense, bro. It's stupid. It's stupid.
It is. So,
It's stupid.
any closing remarks on this segment, Thick Madame? Because we done went well over our time.
Only thing I got to say is whether it's alumni picnics, class reunions, family reunions, it all falls under the same category. People got to learn love.
Right.
It ain't all about you. You got to learn how to love.
Ooh, hold up. No. Nah, the reason I said hold up because let me cut the music off. Say that again. Like, that is so powerful that's why I was saying people missing the concept. Say that again.
People got to learn how to love. They got to learn how to love. That's all that it's about.
That's it. So check this out. I'm gonna get into a quick song. When I say a quick song, you know, they making these songs 45 seconds now. So I'm gonna get into a quick 1 minute. You already know. I'm gonna get into a quick 1 minute song, and y'all already know when we come back what's going. Hold up. Before I get into that song, hey, this segment was brought to you by nobody. Send your classroom confessions to DJ Ren, WREN, and the number 44 at Gmail. Let me say this again, DJ WREN and the number 44 at Gmail. Send us your classroom confession. I know it's the summertime, and believe it or not, a month from now, we'll be back in motherfucking school. So, yeah, send your classroom confessions to Summer School Edition, and we're going to do that. So, like I said, I'm about to get into this 1.5 bar song, and when we come back, y'all know what it is. Thick Madame has something on her mind.